Good evening, y'all. I am sitting in bed, getting ready to chill, and I have noticed a trend in my comments today about y'all begging me to tell the story about when someone threw a cash register at me. So here you go. Here is your wish. Several years ago in South Carolina in the upstate, I was doing the same mystery shops I was doing today. I was going to like 7-Elevens, Walgreens, and all other kinds of gas stations and doing alcohol and tobacco compliance shops. Well, I was at a 7-Eleven. It was pretty late at night. I think it was like around 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And this girl did not pass. I did the same thing I did today. I gave her 2 or 3 opportunities to ask for my ID, practically begging her to scan my ID, and she did not. Well, I was able to buy the cigarettes without her scanning my ID, so obviously I had to go in the car, gather the paperwork, come back inside, and ask for the manager. Well, the girl knew what was up, because she knows her job. So she called her manager on the intercom and said, "I need you to get up here because I'm about to F up this white girl." That's exactly what she said. No paraphrasing. So I knew, brace myself. I have a black belt. I don't talk about it much, but here it is. So, oh my gosh, this does not put me in the most feminine light. So, before the manager gets up to us, I didn't say another word to this girl. She already knew what was up. She yanks the register off of the counter and throws it at me. Thank goodness I moved in time. It didn't even touch my feet. But it hit another customer's feet, and it hurt his feet pretty badly. The ambulance had to cart him away and get him checked out. So this girl, while waiting on the manager, still, like, less than a minute has passed, and all this has happened since I've walked back in the door. Okay? A lot's going on right now. The manager finally makes it up to, the cash register area and says, "What the hell is going on?" I proceed to tell him, "This young lady right here did not ask for my ID. I bought these cigarettes. She did not scan my ID. Therefore, I need to speak to you. And your store did not pass your mystery shop." Then the girl lunges at me from over the counter on her side. She was a tiny little thing. I'm thinking like 5 foot or shorter. Lunges at me to throw a fist in my face. I grab her by her fist. I yank her off of the counter, and I twist her arm behind her back, and I take my other arm and I hold her chin up like this, and I take my knee to her lower back to push her away from me so she can't move. She can't move at all. Then she just starts flipping out, threatening me, threatening the boss. Like, she's embarrassed, I get it, but I'm going to protect myself all day, every day. And I'm trying to calm her down. I'm like, "Honey, I know this is bad news, but just so you know, now is the time to make good decisions, because if you keep it up, you're going to jail tonight. And I don't know your home life. I don't know if you have babies at home. I don't know if you have fur babies at home. I don't know if you have mom and dad at home. But this right now, how you act from this moment on is going to, result to what is next, like consequences. One way or another. Like, you can calm down now, gather yourself, and go home and figure out your next move. Or you can go to jail for God only knows how long. A night, 2 nights, week, month, till court, depending on who can bail you out." She starts to calm down. Well, then the manager says, "Well," her name will say Amanda. "Well, Amanda, you lost your job. I've given you plenty of opportunities. You lost your job." Then she starts freaking out again. She almost got out of my grip. Like, she was just flailing everywhere. So then he grabs her by her feet. We did not know, but another customer had already called the police. So the police were walking in the door as he was grabbing her feet because she was trying to kick him. So the cops came and they cart her away, and they asked me what on earth, was I doing putting my hands on someone. I told them to watch the camera, and they did. So of course I was in no trouble, but that's how all that went down. The manager, would not stop apologizing to me, and I'm like, "Hey, as long as you trained her correctly, and she knew the rules," which she seemed to know, because she knew what was up when I walked back in the door with that envelope, there's nothing you could have done. It's her choice from then on. But that's what happened. Yes, I had a cash register thrown at me, and the customer that had his foot hurt was carted off in an ambulance, and I don't know what happened to him. But yeah, yep, I've been through some things.